Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Randall against Hart. Over Randall. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota with the ball. Nick Daniels up top. Brunson covering. Gobert with a screen for Conley. A 3-pointer off the mark. Brunson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Hart, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley with the screen on Hart. Randall against Hart. The tray. Randall no good. And here are the Knicks. It's stolen by Randall. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Lock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And Gobert drops them both. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Brunson against Conley. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. 13 feet away. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5.
And we've seen Randall add a 3-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Hart. Randall passes to Gobert. Towns with the steal. Here's Bridges. Great D that time from Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson kicks to Bridges. McDaniels against Anunoby. Brunson against Conley. And it's Brunson missing. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Towns finds Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Edwards. Still without a basket. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Edwards against Hart. Hart with a screen on Conley. From deep, Brunson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Over to the wing. Back to McDaniel. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Anunoby. Hart against Randall. Here's Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Randall, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
On the wing, Bridges. Edwards defending. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby.
What's up?
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Conley gets the bucket.
And not just the jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 4-point game. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 4. Conley surveying the D. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by New York.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count that one. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now here's Randall. He has 7. It's not going to go for him. New York has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now Achua, still scoreless. Towns high post. 5 to shoot. His first shot coming late. Misses off the left iron. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Hard against Conley. The 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Brunson against Conley. Pass to Towns. To the paint. Bridges passes to Hart. Achua kicks to Brunson. From deep three-point land, Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards looking it over. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
The Knicks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Bridges a screen on Randall. Achua inside. Working on McDaniels. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Takes it inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Free throw good, Conley. Knicks trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
That free throw missing. Clark, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Hart. There's a screen by Achua. To the inside. A dunk by Achua.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Alexander Walker on the wing. Defended by McBride. Over in the corner, Randall. It's hauled in by Achua.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
1:44 left to play in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. High arcing shot. Brunson, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. A floater. No good on that one. Minnesota shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Inside, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks, trailing by 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brunson's got 11 points.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguardable.
Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Brunson. Robinson a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Brunson.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Here's DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Minnesota leading by 6. They've got Miller. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Alexander-Walker finds Miller. Outside Edwards. For the three. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, hey, that's using all of the shot clock, right? Edwards beats the buzzer.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Now here's Edwards, defended by McBride. And another three for Minnesota.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Bridges outside. There's the drive, and that one good. Bridges has got 8 points.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And here is DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Alexander Walker on the wing. Now here's Edwards, defended by McBride. And again, it's Anthony Edwards. 10 points for him.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Achua kicks to Bridges. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Bridges with it. He's got 8. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got a pair of triples in the second now for New York. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Bridges. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Payne. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bridges against Edwards. Bridges outside. Pass to Achua. Fires for 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 8. Up top, Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. To the middle. Now, here's Achua. For 3, Bridges. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Minot. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Minot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. puts up a deep three. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Now McBride hasn't made one yet. To the inside. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Robinson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Cameron Payne comes in for Miles McBride. Timberwolves leading by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Bridges outside. Back to Payne. Inside. Bridges kicks to Towns. Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Reed. Lets it go with a 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Edwards made so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Achua with it from outside the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
DiVincenzo with it. Defended by Bridges. Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that one falls for Conley. Minnesota making some changes. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Knicks also changing it up. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Achua. Over in the corner, McBride. Anunoby outside. Hits it from three-point range. Anunoby's got 7 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Conley, the pass to Randle. And here is McDaniel. He's guarded by Anunoby. For 3, Edwards. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Anunoby. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 9.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now, here's Achua. Towns a screen on Conley. That shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Pass to Conley. Outside for Randall. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Now, here's Achua. He's defended by Randall. Driving the lane. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got his second basket.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Conley kicks to Randall. Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Brunson against Conley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves leading by 8. McDaniels passes to Randall. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Randall's got 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
One shot.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Minnesota leading by 8. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Brunson. Conley's shot is off.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here is Conley. He's got 13. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 4-point game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Randall against Hart. Down low. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Randall outside from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby outside. Hart kicks to Bridges. Towns down low. McDaniels defending. Towns is doubled. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Conley up top. Brunson covering. And finished off by Gobert.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Tips. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Let's hear it for the participants.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The lead is 2 on the court for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And both free throws good for Brunson. Minnesota in the lead. And here is Conley. Handle a screen on Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got 15.
And we're so used to seeing Conley as the facilitator, but tonight, his number is being called.
So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Hart. Brunson with it. Bridges outside. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Conley against Brunson. Right side, Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards drawing the double team. Outside for Randall. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Lets the three fly. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Edwards, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns a screen on Edwards. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the jumper in space. Bridges has got 19 points.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Gobert with a screen on Brunson. To the paint, Towns with the steal. And now the fast break, Bridges with the ball. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Knicks. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, trailing by 2. Brunson kicks to Towns. Bridges against Edwards. Bridges passes to Hart. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. For 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Bridges finds Hart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now McDaniels. Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
That one falls for Brunson. That one misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Edwards inside. He's against Bridges. They get it again. Randall outside. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Towns, high post. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Now, here's Bridges. 19 points in the game. Towns a screen on Edwards. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bridges.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Has to Gobert. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Brunson with a clean look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hart. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall outside. Baseline J on the way. No good that time. Knicks trail by 4. Now, Anunoby. He's got 11. Great D that time from Edwards. Conley against Brunson. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Achua. He's checked in for the Knicks. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 5. Looking to get back on track here. That one doesn't drop.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Great control by Conley in the float game. Gave it just enough.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
1 shot.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 8-point game. Towns for 3. It's good from long range. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Minnesota. Brunson the pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 8. Into the lane. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
What's up?
That one misses for Randall. Knicks trail by 10. On the wing, Bridges. Now here's Hart. Defended by Alexander Walker. Reid against Towns. Achua kicks to Bridges. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Randall. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo against Bridges. Takes it off the glass. Bridges has got 9 points now in the quarter.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Brunson finds Towns. Sweet move. And the dunk by Towns.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Minnesota's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Randall outside. To the wing on the left. Reid against Towns. Reid the pass to Conley. 4 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reid misses. Knicks trail by 6. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Miles McBride's checked in for Hart. A dunk by Achua.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Alexander Walker with the ball. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bridges passes to Brunson.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
The Knicks have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. One falls for Brunson. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Achua. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. And both free throws good for Brunson. Minnesota in the lead. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's Randall. Nifty move. Good on the shot. Randall's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To the inside. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. No good from outside. And here's Brunson outside. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Minnesota on top. They're up by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Edwards. Then there's Reed, and it's Clark in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 4. Now, here's Anunoby. He's covered by Clark. Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Here's McBride. Edwards defending. And McBride gets it to go.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there. Over to the left wing. Here's Reed. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Pass to Payne. The kick out to Towns. Here's McBride. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Left side, Edwards throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one is on Towns.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Minnesota.
What's up?
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Ingles against Towns. Pass to Payne. Over in the corner, McBride. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one. And here is DiVincenzo. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Ingles passes to Clark. Back to Ingles. From deep. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one is on Towns. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Achua's checked in. Knicks trail by 9. Payne looking around. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Towns to stop the run. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Ingles finds DiVincenzo. At the elbow, Conley. Clock is at 3. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Payne. Pass to Achua. Now Towns. Guarded by Reed. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Towns.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
For 3, Edwards. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Count that bucket. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Conley. Pass to Ingles. Here's DiVincenzo. Defended by McBride. And here's Ingles outside. Payne grabs the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Payne can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Edwards. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. Towns against Reed. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closer. Up and no good. Moves his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. It's tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Payne. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Payne covering, just 4 to shoot. And here's Ingles outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Towns, a screen on Reed. Outside, Towns. Knocks down the 3-ball. Towns has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Right wing. Reed finds Ingles. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Anunoby. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. To the right side. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Knicks trail by 3. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Conley dishes to Gobert. Edwards against Bridges. And Randall throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Hart the pass to Bridges. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Anunoby against McDaniel. Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead. Hart with it. Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
New York shooting 40% in the fourth. Brunson scanning the floor, converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Conley kicks to Randall. Outside Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 5. Runs in the pass to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Conley the pass to Randall. McDaniels against Hart. Randall right side. Here's Gobert. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Hart finds Bridges. Six to shoot. Pulls up. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 6. It's Brunson, top of the key.
At the ball for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 5. Gobert with a screen on Bridges to the middle. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hard against McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anunoby outside. Towns. And the dump by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Edwards against Bridges. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 38 points.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Conley against Brunson. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Conley dishes to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. And he commits the intentional foul. As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
Carl Anthony Towns, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And Towns drops them both. And the Timberwolves with possession here. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Timberwolves, Mike Powell, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Hart. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Can't connect from long distance.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.